Hello and welcome back. Today we've got another £500 worth of £2 coins to have a hunt through, looking for commemoratives ones with more than face value. But ideally we want the one coin we still need to finish the book with, that is Commonwealth Games England. Ticking that one off would finish the book, because we've got every other commemorative up to and including the Great Fire of London, the last circulating £2 coin other than 2021's Britannia. I can't remember what the year is. I should have looked it up since the last video I recorded, but I forgot, so oh well. Anyway, no one's seen that in circulation to the best of my knowledge, so let's get into this bag and see what we find. Okay, first bag. We're going to start with this one because I snipped the corner of the bag off as we were getting into this one. Our first coin was a commemorative, the World War I Army Centenary. We'll take the edge inscription because it should say for King and Country. However, some of these have been released from the mint, escaped the mint with the wrong edge inscription, the Great Fire of London's edge inscription, the whole city in dreadful flames, whatever it is. And country, so yeah, that's fine. That is the edge inscription that should be on that one. Because naturally 2016, a bad year for the Royal Mint in terms of their edge inscription and their errors. Technology, that's the definitive design. Some lower minted years, just not worth keeping in my mind. So yes, 2016. Why is 2016 so bad for the mints? Well, that's Great Fire. That's not Great Fire. That is a Gutho. It's a Guy Fawkes, not Great Fire London at all. So why is 2016 so bad for the mint? It's just a year where there has been 3 coins that were minted with the wrong edge inscription. The Shakespeare tragedies, some of them had the Army Centenary edge inscription. The Army Centenary, some of them have had the Great Fire of London edge inscription on. So it should only be time until we get the Great Fire of London, which has Shakespeare's Histories edge inscription on, and then Shakespeare's Histories that has the Shakespeare Tragedies edge inscription on, just to make that perfect circle. At least that's what I think in my mind. Right, check it again. I see the word country, so that is fine. I've only got one edge inscription error in my collection that I can think offhand. I might be making myself a bozo mistakenly thinking about that, but another one, country. One of these days we'll find one. And so the one edge inscription error I have is the Shakespeare Tragedies with the edge inscription. Shakespeare Tragedies with the edge inscription of the World War I Army Centenary for King and Country, which was pretty awesome to find. However, nothing other than that. But that's fine. They are errors, and therefore there are fewer of them than the actual correct coins. Oh, someone's going with that. It's a sticker that's been scratched off it. Dear. In case the diddly's on that bag. So yes, edge inscription errors. They're out there. Keep a lookout for them. In fact, for the longest, not for the longest time, but for a long time now, I have been checking all of my commemoratives for the edge inscriptions because it seems to be a new one crops up every now and again, so I want to be the first to find a new one. We've got Charles Dickens there, very common. You see him very often, and then we've got Brunel's portrait. Part of a 2-coin set, portraits and the archers, the achievements at Paddington Station. We've got counters tracking the 2 of those, along with trackers for some other coins as well. It's always just out of interest to see how many we find over the course of filling the book. Another Brunel, and then, oh, we haven't mentioned this for a few videos. Queen has got a necklace in this design. It's because it's the older portrait of the Queen. It's Arnold Mation's 3rd portrait, which changed in 98. Yeah, so 97. Last year of the 3rd portrait of the Queen. So don't hand over vast sums of money for that coin, because it's also 97 was the first year of the bimetallic £2 coin, so there were lots of them made, because whenever something is new, like the first new pound coin, 12-sided pound coin, lots and lots of them were made for 2016 and 17. The first round pound replacing the £1 note, there were lots and lots of those made. Anyway, Florence Nightingale, fairly common, but I really like that design. Probably my favourite circulating £2 coin. and a whole lot of nothing else. But no. It is a shame that we have gone so long now, since 2016, 6 years. It's in 2022 now, aren't we? Yeah. 6 years without a new £2 coin design, which is quite sad, really. Marconi's wireless transmission. I'm good with my names today, am I? So yeah, that is just sort of heightened. We'll come back to that thought in a moment. Shakespeare's tragedies itself, a little over face value. Not massively so, you won't be able to retire having found one, but I think they're really cool designs. It's part of a 3-coin set, histories, tragedies and comedies. It should say, what a piece of work is a man, which this one does, although it looks like ma'am. But anyway, it's just the lighting and the angle it's at. So, no dice on the age inscription error on him, unfortunately. So yeah, I think that, at least in my mind, something I have been mulling over is the fact that the feeling of missing out on these £2 coins that haven't circulated since 2016. Bruno's achievements on there. This is I'm being very bad at naming things here. Wireless transmission again. Okay, back on track. So the fact that we haven't had a circulating £2 coin, the feelings of missing out on those other designs has been heightened somewhat because we've got a new 50p naturally, of which I found one, which I was very excited to do. That video would have been up, I don't know, I have no idea how long it would have been up, but it will have been up by the time this video goes out. And it's always exciting with coin hunting, finding that new coin. Even in 2017, when the new Beatrix Potter coins came out, it was exciting to find a Benjamin Bunny, a Tom Kitten, a Jeremy Fisher, Peter Rabbit, because they were new, the first ones we were seeing. Now we're very bored of seeing them because we see them so often, but it was exciting at the time as a new coin. Florence Nightingale again, and that is a feeling that we haven't had on the £2 coins since before I started making my videos. We haven't had a new £2 coin in circulation since then. Although we did find, and I will keep talking about this, the Jane Austen £2 coin, which is arguably the best £2 coin I've ever found. This is a good one here. Robert Burns, slightly over face value, not massively so, but still, it's a keeper. Add that into my wider collection. That's a good point. I haven't actually thought, does the Jane Austen automatically become the best £2 coin that I've ever found? Because as much as fun as it is finding a Commonwealth Games Northern Ireland, it is the scarcest, the rarest £2 coin in circulation. But it doesn't hold the prestige of, say, a Kew Gardens. I don't know why that is. And yeah, finding at Kew Gardens the rarest 50p in circulation, I think, is more exciting than finding a Commonwealth Games Northern Ireland, personally. This is all subjective, naturally. Can't objectively measure how much people like finding coins. Golden Guinea there, the Golden Guinea. It's a fairly scarce coin, a little over face value, and again not so much. Right, whilst we're zoomed in, let's do an edge hunt. So, standing on the shoulders of giants is the Isaac Newton quote that's on the Technologies £2 coin. Anything else would be something interesting? Although I think this is just a case of diddlies. We will flip through just to be doubly sure. There's got a bit of damage there. Yeah, that'd be... Yeah, that is right. I thought it was the wrong way around for a moment. That'd be post-mint damage. So we won't be too excited about that. Let's try one more bag. See if we can get an age inscription. Giant's shoulder standing on the... Ooh, well, that is standing. The shoulders... Oh dear. Oh, hang on. Forgot. Oh, it's going to be Robert Burns, isn't it? Should old acquaintance be forgot? There we go. Our second Robert Burns. Very nice. I think the rest was just Technologies, but we did find something in the edge inscription hunt. Which sometimes the edge inscription hunt can curse us to cases of diddlies, but at least we found something there. I've lost my train of thought because my brain is somewhat wandering at the moment. Raw mint trips. Quite exciting. Raw mint trips. I don't know if this is going to go out before. I think it will come out just before, if my mathematics and reading of calendar is sufficient. Guy Fawkes there. So the strike you're in at the moment is the FA Cup £2 coin, and it has been for a while. Ooh, Great Fire London there. Let's zoom in, because it's over face value. It's a beautiful design. Is Aaron West who designed this one? The same as the Isaac Newton. Let's check the edge inscription. Whole city in dreadful flames. So there we go. That's the edge inscription that should be on this. Again, this coin we've not had any found with the wrong edge inscription. It's purely because that edge inscription was found on another 2016 coin. That I think it's definitely worth checking all the 2016s as we go. As I said, it's a bad year for the edge inscriptions for the Royal Mint. So yeah, strike your own. It's currently the FA Cup £2 coin. I'm going on the 21st and the 22nd of May on the midday tours both days. So if you want to come and say hi, or you're in the area, feel free to come and say hi. It'd be great fun. We normally get there a bit before, and we hang around quite a bit afterwards to have a chit chat, natter with everyone. It's great to catch up with other coin tubers, some of the regular viewers that come along to the mint. It's all great fun. And then again, I am going again, Charles Darwin. Very cool. So I'm returning on the bank holiday Jubilee weekend on the Saturday. I've got a 2 o'clock tour because it was hinted at that there was going to be an event on Jubilee weekend. And I didn't have any plans at the time, so I thought, you know what, let's book myself onto a tour, because the worst case scenario, it's a day out at the mint, it's good fun. I can get another strike your own. It has changed. The strike your own is going to be different. It's going to be, to the best of my knowledge, all we know is it's going to be the Jubilee 50p, which is a bit of a shame. There's an inscription on that for King and Country. That's fine. Another Army Centenary. So yeah, it is a bit of a shame that we're just getting the Jubilee 50p again, because obviously we had in February the strike on the day of a session. I can never get the words right. The day the Queen became the Queen, there was the strike on the day, which had a different obverse, and then it changed back to the Jodie Clark's 5th portrait on the coin. Now, we don't think there's going to be anything different about this particular strike you're in, other than, I hope, at least a slightly different packaging. Oh, pardon my buzzing. There's not my pacemaker, I don't have one of them. Trinity House again, not again, for the first time today. And there is the Act of Union. That must be just the light, it looked a bit odd in the lighting I initially saw it in, but no, that's fine. Oh, abolition of the slave trade. It's been a while since we found one of these. Worth checking on this for the texture finish on the inner part of the coin. We've spoken about this at length in a previous £2 coin hunt. There were variants released into the collector's packs which have a smooth finish with initials at the bottom right of the 7, so definitely worth keeping an eye out for on those two. For those two different designs, I guess. Okay then, we're on to the last bag of the hunt. I feel like I've had a very meandering, wandering train of thought in today's video, so I apologise. My brain is a little bit all over the place. Okay, so for those of you that watch this far in the video, there's my Discord server for coin collectors. You can click the link in the description to come and join. I'm also on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. There's the PO box, and I'm on the Britannia Coin Company's YouTube channel. If I get any more jobs or ways to contact me, I'm going to need to do 2 bags in the outro. Right, Shakespeare's Tragedies, one last roll of the dice, chance to get an edge inscription error. What a piece of work, so that is perfectly fine on that. Well, I'm going to check the coins off to the side, but also the commemoratives for rotations and edge inscription errors. Okay, so I think I might have something. I'm always fairly skeptical when it comes to these errors. So, Guy Fawkes, we've got 2 of them. In fact, look, I swear this one's got a larger star than the one on top. So we'll align these stars on top of each other. Fingers at the top and bottom. Rotate 180 degrees. We've got the Queen looking this way. We've got the Queen looking that way. So again, start with this one. Rotate it. Queen looking slightly up. Take this one. Queen looking slightly down. Now, I have looked at these for too long and can't decide which one is the right one or which one's the misaligned one. It's not a major misalignment, but it's enough that I spotted it and thought, ooh, I think the one looking down is a slight error. And again, let's have a look where the eyes are looking. The eyes meet, whoops, focus, the eyes meet the dots. In fact, let's get a ruler. So the eyes looking just under the dot, yeah? Where does her eyes look? I guess this isn't really good measure because I could just move it around, but going straight on. What? Oh, I don't know. I can't figure it out. If it's rotated, won't that the writing be rotated as well? I don't have a rotation error to hand to check, but I think there's definitely something odd about this, and I'm fairly sure those stars are different sizes. Well, maybe not. I can't decide which one looks smaller than the other. It might just be one's a bit more worn away, but I'm sure if we match up those stars, rotate it, the Queen is definitely looking two different ways. And I think this is the one with the rotation, the Queen looking down rather than the Queen looking to the right. So I think that's my rotation error. That was hard work trying to figure that out. But no, that's all we found in addition, and it's a tentative found that I always think it's best to be skeptical of new things. So I don't want to be the person jumping on the rafters shouting across the whole of the coin tuberverse to say, look what I found, look what I found. It's definitely this amazing thing. So let me know in the comments what you thought about that, because I need some input from others, and I'd be much appreciative of it. For me, these are the star finds, maybe the rotation as well, but let me know down in the comments which is your favourite coin, and all that leads me to do is thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for more coins. Bye.